It's interesting watching you watch it. I can see you love actors. You know, so why didn't you direct this?
I don't see my films after, I just step away. That's the first time I saw that. So let me just take a moment to sort of embrace that one.
Get ready for the scene in Precious that's coming up, because that's quite
Come
a
on,
scene.
man. We're back in therapy. Well, I don't know. I like giving credit to the director because I have such a deep, profound respect for the director. But I had a very clear vision of what this situation was. So I was always in somebody's ear. And the director and I don't quite get along well now because of it. Because that was a hard thing to watch because it was very real to me. And I knew it were her. And so, fuck. Yeah. So I was very clear to all of them, to Heath, to Puffy, to Billy Bob, to all of them, like Hallie and stuff. Like, I don't care what anybody says, this is what it's going to be. And so, but I didn't really understand the technique and stuff of directing. I've used the cinematographer several times after. And I'm ashamed of the way that I behaved on the set, to be honest, because it was disrespectful to the director. And I haven't shared that with anyone, but I don't think that was, but I didn't know what directing was. I didn't know what producing was. I didn't know what filmmaking was. I knew that this was in me and it had to be out.
What did you learn from making that?
That I could direct.
Were you not sure before then?
Well, yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, I knew a little bit about in a medium of with a camera. I studied even harder. What each thing, what the gaffer did. I knew. I mean, like I was good in my head about being confident about directing. But still insecure about. And so, like, really I'm cocky too, really arrogant, because when you're from the streets, you have to put on this bravado that often so many of us do, and I had that in me that I'm ashamed of, because it was the way of it masked so much of the African American man being treated like nothing. And so I brought that energy, and so I'm very embarrassed about it, about what I did. But I'm very happy about the performances that came from it, and I'm very excited about the win that came out of it. It was historic. And oddly, at the end of it, I was still on drugs. I was on the crack pipe, and Hallie had won the Oscar, and I was at the Chateau Marymount, and she was like, "You coming to?" She said, "Big Daddy, you coming to the Vanity Fair party?" I didn't think that I was worthy of being there, so I had two hookers on the side of me with the crack pipe. I said, "I'll see you there, baby. I'll be there." And I had no intention on showing, but I didn't think I was worthy to show. My dad told me I wasn't worthy to show. So, yeah, that's that experience. So when I see that film, it brings back everything. But it brings back a high that just is, I mean, not that kind of high. It brings back a flood of memories that are just so, that a learning experience of how I don't like the person that I was then.
Do you now?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Good. I'll look forward to that.